Greetings, everybody. I'm Lobo. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. We are here with the Hunters 3, the frozen turkeys, the burning turkeys in the frozen wilds. And they owe a little something to our friend Bergrand. A group of young Banuk hunters have banded together, seeking to pay their way out of their homelands and find new opportunities in the west, kind of down towards Meridian. Now, Bergrand was helping them out, but they couldn't afford to pay him, so we got to get that last part you need in order to get Bergrand paid, which is right over here if you guys want to follow. If you guys want to come along with? No, I'm just going to hang out right over there? Okay. Yeah, kind of weird. Kind of weird, because they said, like, if they weren't here to meet them, like, to wait for them, like, at the campsite, right? It's kind of weird that this quest is so close, and that, you know, we know they're not going to be there, because they're back there and they're not making their way over here with me. It would make more sense for you guys to walk over here with me, so get the feeling that something's going to happen to them. Get the feeling they're not telling me all there is to tell, and that they might be up to something. But we're not gonna sit and wait, I don't think. That's not my style. It's not my style to sit and wait.
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait.
No, Aloy, we just went over this. we literally went over that exact thing, Aloy. We're not going to sit and wait. We're going to come up here. We're going to scope out the situation first. Get a feel for it. See what we're doing over here. I mean, if they want to come along, and help complete their own quest, then we'll give them a minute. We'll give them a minute while we check out the situation, right? So we got some demonic scrappers over here. Easy enough. Snap maws. That's what we need. We need the thing from a snap maw to complete the quest. And then, of course, we have the tower, which we need to take out first in order to stop the machine regeneration and to shock them for a little bit, to stun them. I think, would it be rude to get started without them? I mean, I kind of don't want to follow the rules. I kind of just want to do this, you know? I think we're just going to do it. Oh. I mean, I'm kind of depriving them of their thing, but their victory, you know? The ability to finish their quest themselves, but I don't know. Sit and wait. They're not telling me everything. They're not being straightforward with me.
Looks like she beat us to it. Well, what are we waiting for? Weapons at the ready.
Oh, they're here.
For the hunt, Sunshine Snowshoes.
Sunshine Snowshoes.
No, rejected.
No, I love that one. Sunshine Snowshoes.
Discuss it later.
That's the episode title. I love that. All right, you know what? Maybe I underestimated these guys. Maybe I underestimated them. Maybe it was just, I don't know. Maybe they needed a breather, right? Maybe they just needed a quick break. But you guys hold them off for a second. I'm going to go ahead and take out this second tower, so that way we can really get down to business. Right, Sunshine Snowshoes? Love that. I hope they keep that name. I know they already rejected it.
The tower's putting them back together.
Love it. The tower's putting them back together? What? You can't reassemble a disassembled machine. Sending out like magnetic pulses that are there getting the parts to go back together. What's going on here? Not something we have to worry about anymore. Oh, this guy. He's got that part we need. Dude, you're like totally in my way. Thank you. Set this thing on fire. It's nice and quiet up here. It's nice and peaceful where we are right now. Oh, there it goes. There goes the music. There goes the music. He's about to shoot his freeze breath at me. Oh my goodness. I'm already cold enough. Soaking. Problem with his freeze breath, there's no good way to get rid of it. It's like he's got his little throat pouch, It's like terrible trying to blast those things off. It's better just to try to take him out of the picture entirely, you know? Ooh, there we go. There we go. Maybe it's not that hard. Oh my goodness, but then he resorts to melee attacks, which is so much worse. So much worse. Alright, he's out of the picture. You know, I love our spear.
Here goes!
Like, just how it now knocks the machines unconscious. Even though they're not conscious, it stuns them. I love that. Love it. Alright, Sunshine Snowshoes, let's get your final part. There we go. Got our snap maw thing. What happened to this poor little fishy? Fishbone. We can use fishbone for something, can't we? I think we can use that for something. Let's see what we can get rid of here. Alright. I think we can increase the carry capacity for something. Let me get out of this water before we check that out. Freeze to death. Okay, yeah, we got some options now. We got some options here. Alright, so what do we want to do? That's the question. Potions pouch would be good. Yeah, this is a definite. We're definitely going to do the potions pouch. Oh, we could even do it again, increase the capacity to 12. That's double what we had before. Yeah, I think we do that. I think we do that. And Storm Slinger, yeah. And then I think we don't use the Terror Blaster. We'll do the sling. We'll upgrade the sling as well. Yeah, there we go. That was worth it. But we're not done yet. The objective is still to kill the machines, so there's more machines here. There we go. Scrapper up there. And another tower. Yeah, another tower. Go handle this real quick. I'll take out the scrapper. No, I'll be going to for it's a scrapper. You guys can handle a scrapper. I believe in you. I have all the faith in the world in you. All right, Sunshine Snowshoes, why are you over here? Handle him. Guess I'll do everything. Jeez, come on. Don't worry, guys. I'll go get him. You just hang out. I'll finish your quest for you. How about that? Sound good? There we go. Nope, still another scrapper and snap maw, it sounds like. Alright, yeah, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Guys, die! Dude, come on, dude. Don't stand down range. He just caught a Terror Blast arrow with his torso. Like it was nothing. Oh man, that was cool. Also not cool, but very cool. Got a purple thing over here. Let's grab this while we're over here. This is a scrapper pile. Okay. Got a quill in there. Let's not forget about that. In fact, let's hang out over here while the snap maw is dealing with them. No, the snap maw wants me, doesn't he? This is not very effective because they're ice enemies. Let's focus on doing some damage to them. How about that? Man. Alright, I don't like where this is going. Not a fan. Alright, you know what? I wanted to defend my scrapper pile, but we gotta get some distance in between us. Come on, damage, guys. Focus on damage. Let's do this. Alright, pull back. Told you. There we go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thought we had him. Thought we were done. What was that? Come on, dude. Alright. Let me make some room for this. And apparently we're still not done with the machines. The quest hasn't updated yet. So who's left? Really? Another fishy. Animal talisman. Interesting. Alright. Wow, these snap maws have done a number on the fish in this area, haven't they? Oh, that's nice.
Have to leave something else behind.
Man, okay. Another coil. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually just put some of these coils on some stuff. If we had a damage coil, I'd like to do that on here. No. Maybe upgrade the blast sling? No? Alright, well maybe what we'll do then. We'll just go ahead and get rid of the blues and the greens. Again. It's like I'd like to actually make some use of the coals we have, but I mean it is what it is, right? We're trying to make our stuff beefy. Minor upgrades is not really worth it in my opinion right now. Alright, so who's left? There we go. Another snap maw over here. Hopefully this is the last one.
I've got to put up a fight.
This area is so spread out. It's like you can't even find all the enemies. The enemies aren't even aware that you're over here. They're not even tracking you down because they're so far away. There we go. What is happening over here? Why are y'all making noises? Alright, so hopefully the snap maw is de-armored enough to where he can take some damage. So we'll go ahead and start with these. He's just relaxing over there, isn't he? He's just hanging out. Hey, dragonfly just flew across my screen. There's nice peaceful music. Alright, you know what? We need to get this done. We need this done. Come on. Let's give the people something to watch, Mr. Snapmaw. Here we go. Come on. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right.
Fall down already.
Okay, so he was using the blast sling. That's what he was using. Thought he was chucking grenades. We got another coil. Yet another coil. That's all right. We can go ahead and get rid of this. And we are good. Well, let me see what kind of healths and stuff we can find over here. Stock back up on these since got kind of destroyed a little bit earlier. Oh man. Snap maws they're difficult. They don't rake up there with stalkers or scorchers, but they definitely got some power behind those jaws, and especially behind that tail, you know? Alright, so where are we sitting as far as skill points go? We got 2. So one more. We need one more to get to Tinker. Let's go ahead and...
Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
Yeah, let's.
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time!
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight, takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, we'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? That's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? And what will you remember of us?
Oh, okay, we got a little decision time. We got a little decision time here. All right. So we're not saying what you've endured, because that's like feeling sorry for them. They don't want to hear that. I don't feel sorry for them. I think what you've accomplished. That'll make them feel good. I want to give these guys confidence, you know?
Look around. You've taken down more machines since you left Banur than some hunters take down in a year.
Shattered hearts and all, right, Urkai?
It wasn't shattered.
But you took down a Thunderjaw to get that heart, didn't you?
We did. So, silly suggestion. But what if we were the Shattered Hearts?
You know, I actually like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you, Aloy, for seeing us for who we are.
I don't know, man. To me, y'all burning turkeys are always going to be the sunshine snowshoes stomping around the bloody snowdrifts. All right, but let's go ahead and figure out what is on the agenda for the rest of this episode. I think we're going to head up here to the hunting grounds. That's what we want to do, right? It's like it's no longer part of the quest, but I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and set our waypoint. And I think the easiest way to get up there probably be to fast travel over here. Or not. Or not. All right, so I guess we're just walking. We'll hit up this campsite and then continue to work our way up. Yeah, sounds like a plan. All right, so hopefully these three are going to be okay on their own. I have faith in them. At least they got one with a good head on his shoulders, you know? One who's not rash and impulsive. Oh my gosh, here we go with the coils again. You know what? Give me a second to figure out my inventory. I'll be right back. Alright, well, we got rid of some stuff. We got rid of this blue coil we just picked up as well. Yeah. Inventory is an issue. Inventory is definitely an issue. You know what we should do? Just buy more weapons and just put random coils on the weapons so that way if we decide we want to take them off for later use, we'll have Tinker and we can do so. That's an idea. It's an idea. I mean, like, a lot of the coils we have, though, it's like stuff I'm not going to use. Like, is the corruption coil, are the corruption coils really worth it? No, I don't think so. I mean, we've used corruption arrows and stuff on, like, Glinthawks and mess like that. I haven't been impressed by it. Like, yeah, it turns
Precious ice. Before I even breathe out.
it turns the enemies against each other, but they don't do a significant enough amount of damage to each other to make it actually be, you know, worth it, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll need to go through our inventory and just clear some stuff out. Am I even going the right way? Yeah. We stick to the rock face right here and just continue following this up. We're going to come across a path. And that'll take us to where we need to be. So I mean, what else was there for the Werak? Because they took the rest of the objectives off for us. There was the hunting grounds, which I do want to do. And then there was talk to Sekeli, right? Araya's friend. So we'll need to find that person. I don't know if it's male or female, so I won't say find him or her. We need to find them.
Look out below!
That doesn't sound right either. It sounds like I'm talking about multiple people. We have a quest up here. Gate discovered Keener's Rock. Let's go ahead and see what this quest is. See, it pays to kind of wander around. Pays to wander around because otherwise we might not even come across this, you know? Out here in the middle of nowhere. Middle of nothing. Oh, to complete the Hunter's 3, we still have to return to Bergrid. I just now saw that. That's alright, we'll get there.
Not coming back.
She'll be back. She never falters.
But if she has,
But I'm glad to see
then I'm the one who can throw a spear the farthest.
And I'm the one who can climb ice the fastest.
You have passed one test. The next test is of silence.
What are your hunters doing so far out here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Banur to test those who would run with us.
The test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an ordeal. Survive upon the glacier and the knife trail, as our ancestors did. It's been a harsh season. 2 have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
What does this ordeal involve?
To scale the glacier's face and endure 4 days and 4 nights, sustained only from the frozen ground and the machines. Our shaman has blessed the ordeal and permitted their harvest.
Metal to fashion weapons. The rest is forbidden.
What about the 2 who haven't returned?
It was their ordeal to face alone, their life or death. Those who return know the White Teeth run alongside them. Those who do not know the White Teeth marked their attempt.
How generous. You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Araya?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great Waraks. This obsession with Thunder's Drum will be their undoing.
So who are the White Teeth?
Warriors. The first and the best. All young hunters hungry for the fight seek to run with us. Now the machines are angered. There was always fighting. We are well served, eh, Shaman?
Every day lightning cracks in the smoke of battle. Every night a new name to honor in song.
Aren't you even going to look for your missing hunters?
In time. As months pass, the meltwater often carries the bodies out.
Unbelievable. If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
Nothing else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
New side quest, The Survivor. So yeah, I guess there's the
Sacred. So they leave people to die?
So yeah, I guess there's the possibility that these people won't want our help, that they'll want to survive on their own, but you know what? There is the chance that they'll want to live, so it doesn't hurt to go and ask, right? So I think that's probably what we're going to do. I think that takes precedence over going to the hunting trials as of right now. So let's see. The Survivor. An ancient Werak from Banur, the White Teeth are overseeing a test of endurance. 2 hunters are missing, and Banukalaw forbids aiding them. Aloy sets out regardless. Yes, she does. Find the missing hunters. Alright. So, that's over here by this thing that we were looking at getting to, which is good, because that gives us that reason to actually go over there, right? So, on our way to find the hunters, maybe we'll stop at the hunting grounds, right? We'll continue on course doing what we were doing, because that is on the way. And also, it gives the hunters some time to find their way back home. You know, that way they feel accomplished. That way they don't feel like they were aided. You know, they did it on their own. Because the Banuk, they don't seem like the type of people that really want help. And they're very prideful. New hunting ground. Begin the hunting trials. We'll go ahead and make Snow Chance Hunting Grounds our main quest, our active quest for the moment. And go ahead and take care of this. Is this this hunting grounds? Begin the hunting. Find the groundskeeper. Yeah. Is this the same thing as the hunting lodge we're a part of? Like the Karja are up here? I mean, they are in Norland. It makes sense, I guess. The Karja were in the Sacred Land, so I guess they'd be up here in Banuk territory too. But it clearly said that they were... Oh no, I thought we did all of them, according to them. How did we get up here? I know, like, we climb up the Banuk painting stuff. Like that, those are generally, like, climbable things, so I don't know where it is. It's so hard for me to see. I overshot it. I overshot it. I missed this big platform right here. I missed this gigantic rock formation. That's fine. I blame it on my night vision in the dark in the snow. All right, you have a free sample box for me. Take this, thank you. And we still cannot afford any of the maps. That's fine. That's fine. All right, where is the groundskeeper? Let's get this thing started. Let's do this. Where are you? Okay. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Yeah, this is not a good time for the hunting trial. It's dark, snowy.
Word about you has traveled far, young huntress.
What kind of word?
Some say you're most impressive. Others say the same thing, but with a face like they've just chipped a tooth on a block of ice.
Araya told me about these hunting grounds. She said you'd let me train here.
I will. I admit I'm curious to see for myself what all the gossip is about.
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. I couldn't last. Some fell in glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me. Others had a worse fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. And find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Karja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots. Instead, you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk hunters. To take second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims they were the first to have hunting grounds. And every tribe claims the Karja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And the Karja stole it from you.
That's right. Each trial is a challenge for survival. But I can tell you more. The Control trial tests a hunter's ability to rein in the Stormslinger's power. Only the wisest understand these shamanic weapons, and only the bravest wield them.
Okay. So this involves a Stormslinger, which Varga was going to upgrade for us. We might come back here, but we'll check it out. Yeah.
We'll start when you hit the snow at the bottom of that rope. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Yeah. I don't know. Because Varga was going to make this thing beastly for us, right? I feel like we're just making things more difficult on ourselves if we take on this quest now. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go find the missing hunters. Yeah. And we'll come back once we get our Stormslinger upgraded. That way we can, you know, experience that thing at full power. Because honestly, this is probably going to be the only time I use it. Because, like, as far as, like, you know, melee weapons... Or it's not even melee, it's projectile. It shoots out lightning or something. But as far as, like, you know, up close and personal weapons, I like my spear. How am I supposed to get here? Alright, we gotta backtrack a little bit and go down the other side of the mountain. Alright. So you basically have to go back down that way. But there is not a safe way down over here. Let's figure out how we're going to actually get where we need to be. And we can always, I believe we can always fast travel back to the hunting grounds. So, I mean, that's not a big loss, you know? We got here, which means we can come back anytime we want to. Try to work our way down here. Oh, man, this is sketchy. This is super sketchy. I don't like it. All right. Right here. And then we're good. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, there was a campfire at the hunting grounds, so I believe the hunting grounds themselves, they're always something you can fast travel back to. So once we're ready to actually do that, then we'll go and actually do it. But as I said, you know, this takes precedence. You know, we gave the hunters enough time to find their way back. If they haven't made their way back yet,
Cold. Very cold. I get it.
they're probably in some amount of danger. Probably need our assistance. So we'll go and offer it. And if they don't want our assistance, maybe what we'll do... Glint Hawks. Maybe what we'll do is just drop maybe a couple of our outfits, keep them warm. You know, let them find them. We didn't help them. Those are left here, you know? We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. I have a feeling, though, that whatever situation these hunters have found themselves in, they're gonna be grateful to us ultimately, regardless if they ask for our help or not. They're gonna be grateful, like anybody ever is in this game. I mean, the Sunshine Snowshoes were. But that's a rarity. Looks like the hunters are still alive and kicking. There's already a fight going on over here. A few watchers. Yeah, we can handle this. I don't know if these are like young, inexperienced hunters or something like that, because it was like a test, right? This whole thing is like a test, kind of like our proving, right? They're seeing if they have what it takes to be part of the Werak, part of the Banuk. So we'll show them how it's done. Are these Banuk talk a big game? Like, oh, we're the best at this, we're the best at that, right? We're the first ones to do this. It doesn't seem like they train their young people well in the art and the science of hunting machines, right? It's like, that's the one thing, like Ross, like growing up with Ross, he showed us what to do, right? You would think Banuk, wanting their reputation to be as great hunters, would do the same.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken? Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so. Damn. They need metal too. But my need is greater.
I was told the Banuk don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't. I do.
Okay. Glad I decided to stop by then, huh? Got some scrappers. Scrappers ain't nothing. Ow. They ain't nothing. Ow. There we go again. But yeah. So I'm glad she decided to take our help.
Look sharp, Outlander! There's more of them!
Really curious what she has to say about Banuk, since she doesn't want to be a part of them, you know? Very curious to see what she has to say. As well as saying earlier, I'm going to use the Sunshine Snowshoes as an example, right? They weren't trained very well, you know? They weren't trained how to survive, how to actually do this. I mean, yeah, the three of them took down a Thunderjaw allegedly, but they weren't shown the proper way to do stuff. Okay, I need to start concentrating on this fight because I am getting destroyed right now by Scrappers and Glint Hawks of all things. Okay. So as far as the Glinthawks go, we need to get them grounded. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Or just explode it, you know? Forget about grounded, let's just explode them. When they're up in the sky like this, they're so hard to hit. Come on, settle, settle.
What can stand against us?
There we go. All right. Easy enough, right? Let me go ahead and clean up my mess, pick up some stuff, and then we'll go talk to her. We'll let her introduce herself. All right. I think we are good to go.
You fight well. I am a Cree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I've bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
Is joining the White Teeth so important to you?
It's one of the great Weraks of Ban-Or. Not so many great ones left now. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow on the snow, and she was mine. To be a runner with the White Teeth was everything to her.
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
Mylan won't let you help her, will she? Because of the rules of this test.
You're quick as a rockfall.
No, just used to being told what's forbidden to me.
She won't allow it. Won't take the medicinal plants I found or the food. Only what she can scrape up on hands and knees. I could get close when she was delirious. But now she's learned not to let me get close.
What's this ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. That we can survive as they did. When they came in search of a homeland, some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights. After the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a tallneck, which led them up into Ban-Or. Well, that's the story I learned anyway.
So let's get her back to the Werak.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival...
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
Even if she cares more for the law.
So the survivor continues. But we're probably going to take care of that next episode. Before we end off here, though, let me go ahead and make some room. Get rid of some of these junk modifications that we're never going to use, the greens and the blues, right? Go ahead and get rid of this. We might as well clean out our inventory a little bit as well. That's just good for selling for metal shards. Go ahead and get rid of that. Same with this. And I'm not really, like, worried about finding a merchant to sell this stuff to. Because we'll get double the price from a merchant, right? But I'm not really super worried about that. Because we're doing pretty good on metal shards. I don't know if I'll be able to spend all this. You know? We got so many of them now. But I think that should probably just about do it for us. Yeah, no, this has to go. I don't know. I can't help myself from picking those things up. I always think they're health. This has to go too. But I think that should do it for us. That gives us plenty of room to get more stuff. So this is probably where we're going to go ahead and call it for today. I hope you guys are enjoying Horizon Zero Dawn as much as I am. In the next episode, we're going to be following a Cree to Meilin. So until then, I'm Lobo, and I will see you guys later.